This has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. A special thank you to all of our sponsors: Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Small Business Development Center at SIC, the Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Trust, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, Stanley's Food Systems, and Palmer's Lawn and Landscape. Until next time, this has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Thanks for watching.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball here on Bulldog Media. Brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Benton Rangers have come to town, meeting here at the Red, Harrisburg Park. We'll step aside real quick. When we come back, we'll have our Michael Stewart Associates pregame show right here on Bulldog Media.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Berg Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life ride with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball here on Bulldog Media, brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. As I said just a second ago, the Benton Lady Rangerettes have came to town today. Harrisburg looking to get back in the win column here at the Red Harrisburg Park. The Rangers come in today with a record of 4-7, won 4 games, lost 7. They beat Century, El Dorado, Pope County, and Vienna, and they have lost to Richland County, Salem, Ziegler Royalton, Centralia, Carmi, DuQuoin, and Anna Jonesboro. This is our Michael Stewart Associates pregame show. We'll step aside real quick. We come back. We'll have our Michael Stewart Associate pregame show, and the world famous Mr. Trey Reamer. He'll be joining me right quickly here on Bulldog Media, brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. We'll be right back.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois. This is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy, just Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
Back at the Red here at center field on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. April 9th, Benton Rangerettes are in town. It's always good when Dogs play Rangers, and it's usually pretty competitive. Hopefully it will be today. Lady Dogs looking to bounce back after a road loss last night, 2-0 Crab Orchard. It was the opposite of last year. A high-scoring one at Crab last night, just 2 runs. We'll take a final break. We'll come back right after the anthem here on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community, whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits. We're here to protect what matters most.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Mackey's Pizza in Harrisburg is known for their legendary thin crust pizza, but they also have great salads, sandwiches, and even spaghetti. Don't forget half-price breadstick Mondays. Basically, buy one, get one free. And you can't beat their pizza sauce, which comes with the breadsticks. Mackey's Pizza, a Harrisburg institution for over 50 years. Be sure to give Mackey's Pizza a call, 618-368 today. Whenever you are craving a sweet treat, don't just sit there. Get up, get in the car, and head down to Harrisburg Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has tons of sweet treats that will fix that craving. Whether it's the Blizzard of the Month, the Peanut Buster Parfait, Banana Split, or just a good old dilly bar, Julie and the crew will get you the sweet treat you are craving. Be sure to mention Bulldog Media when you stop by. Open as early as 9 a.m. or as late as 9 p.m. That's Harrisburg Dairy Queen at 605 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
I love being a part of an award-winning team.
And I can continue to play the sport I love.
Playing near home means family in the stands.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
Welcome back to the Red, and we're getting ready for our first pitch as it's our Michael Stewart and Associates pregame show. Trey Reamer and Jamal Loxford, with you here today. Lady Dogskin, tough one last night. Well, looks like the pitching, Jamal, you were there. Pitching seemed to be decent, only 2 runs, but offensively, nothing there, it seemed.
Yeah, the pitching was great, and they just, it was just a good, tight, good old-fashioned defensive game. It's one of them games that it's fun to call and enjoy it, but yet wish the Dogs on the other side.
Who pitched?
Hadley.
Hadley. So Hadley pitched to Jim, playing against a couple of her family members.
A couple of her family members was there. Her dad was on the call with me. We had a good time. But yeah, it was a good game. Don't get me wrong, great game. But wish the Dogs came with a win.
So now that puts the Lady Dogs with a total of
9-4.
9-4 on the season. They've lost to Century. They've lost to DuQuoin. They've lost now to the team they just lost to yesterday, which
Crab Orchard.
And then the day before that, they lost to Massac County. So they're trying to snap right now a 2-game losing streak. They had won 3 straight. They beat Hamilton County, Gallatin, and Polk County. But that one on Monday hurts because that was a conference loss. Good news is, record's not so hot for the Benton Rangerettes, but doesn't mean they can't get it right today. Let's get to the Sullivan Electric starting lineup. First for Benton, because they'll bat first here in the top of the first. Shortstop leads off number 11, J.C. Webb, basketball player. Bella Miller plays right field, bats second, and Carly James bats third and plays second base. 4-5-6, Madison Jennings. Madison Jennings bats fourth, plays first. Taylor Ray McGuire, she bats fifth and catches, batting sixth. McKenna Drew plays third base. 7-8-9, Amelia Owens, the left fielder. Ellie Price, the pitcher today, bats eighth. And Michaela Shelton in center field bats ninth. And that's our Sullivan Electric starting lineup, 618-926-3304. Let's get you our Ranco Roofing keys to the game, assuming that's what you meant by that. Get bunts down, swing at good pitches. That'd be great for the Lady Dogs to get offense going, period. Would be good after the shutout loss last night at Crab Orchard. And the loss at Massac County as well, not a lot of offense there as well, only 2 runs.
And they also, I think they also need to bring the runs in. Don't leave runners stranded.
Don't leave them on base because that doesn't do you any good. At the end, Maddie Walker's in the circle for the Lady Dogs. She's been phenomenal this season, and she's going to get us started at the time of 4:32. 2 minutes past scheduled start time. Benefits me, and that's ball or a strike called. This is our delayed guy we got.
Yeah.
We've seen him before.
Time or two.
And the 0-1 pitch, that one fouled off for strike 2. I'm glad he was delayed because I was about to say I don't know how that one was called a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on J.C. Webb. Right-handed batter. Wears number 11, plays shortstop. We've got our view back from center field. Yes. Which I guess you guys had it last night.
No, we didn't use it. We was close enough to where.
Woo! Called strike 3. Delayed strike 3. But I got to get used to that tempo.
Yeah.
But we'll take it for the out. Brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services, 618-252-7171.
We didn't use it last night. Actually, it was close enough to where I'd rather run the wires than.
Right.
So we didn't use it. Today it's game 1.
Well, sweet. There's ball 1 outside.
And as you can tell,
sorry, strike. I got to get used to this tempo.
As you can tell, it's got a very good pitcher to it.
I'm gonna let the screen tell you the balls and strikes. I'm just gonna shut up. 0-1 to Bella Miller, the right fielder, and now it's 0-2. And that right there, I believe, is 5 pitches, 5 strikes from Maddie Walker right out of the gate.
Yep.
Attacking the strike zone, and I like it. Trust your defense, which we'll tell you who that is in a moment. And that's a ball. I did. Listen, it's hard to go a game without throwing one ball. 1-2 pitch. Thought she was going to ring her up there. Just missed. A little high. Can't beat this weather. This is perfect.
Golfing weather.
It is good golfing weather. 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts for Maddie Walker to start her Thursday afternoon against the Rangerettes.
Can't beat that start. 8 pitches, 2 outs.
And Carly James is the second baseman, also bats from the left side. And she'll step into the box as they're looking for a base runner or at least an out that's not a strikeout. See if they can put the ball in play. A little check swing, called a strike nonetheless, 0-1. Hadley Hudson left, Riley Hathaway in center, and Avery Thomas is back in the lineup playing right field. On the infield left to right, Emma Mills at third, McKendra Douglas at short, Riley Bergen at second, Kinsley Stewart at first, Ava Brown just caught strike 2, and Maddie Walker in the circle, looking for her third strikeout here in the first inning. You got to think she don't throw that ball and she strikes her out here, she'd had an immaculate inning.
Absolutely.
And that one's fouled back to the net. Flops back down. And the 0-2 pitch. Just outside.
Just a bit outside. I said it yesterday too, so I had to do it today.
Go. Well, the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, hit her. Base runner reaches for Benton. On a hit by pitch.
That's the first hit by pitch we've had quite a while, I think.
Yeah. Madison Jennings is going to hit. She's the first baseman, wears number 7, also a right-handed batter. Steps in the box. Runner at first base, 2 outs on 2 strikeouts. Big hefty swing and miss for strike 1. This is not a conference game. For those forgot, Benton decided to hop to the other side of the river.
Scared.
Felt like they had a better chance of winning over there. Which, debatable. 0-1 pitch. As you join, now I will say Benton boys basketball has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
But they're competing against Nashville and Pinckneyville, big basketball schools. Football, also sometimes tough. But they pretty much reign in a river-to-river Mississippi. And football, Lady Dogs looking to reign in softball in this cross river-to-river matchup. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Walker. 2 swinging, 1 looking. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Ava Brown will lead us off when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hi, I'm Amy Dixon, Superintendent, and we love partnering with Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance. Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance show up. They show up in big ways for our students, for our staff, and for the community. FSB has been here this morning serving coffee to our staff. They provide lunch when needed, but it's beyond the monetary donations. It's that personal commitment. They love them well, and they support us in our endeavors, and we appreciate all that they do.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you're building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric, our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Stanley's Food Systems is a new sponsor this year on Bulldog Media. One of the Stanley's signature products is their Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning. It goes great with beef, pork, chicken, turkey, deer, and so many additional products. You can get your seasoning today at Big John's in El Dorado and also the Millstone Market in Carrier Mill. So don't wait. Go get your Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball here on Bulldog Media. Brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Going to the bottom half of the first inning here. Bulldogs look to get something started. Ava Brown leads us off.
Trying to get offense.
First pitch for her is a strike one.
Ava Brown's the catcher. Where's number 4? We'll get to the rest of the lineup here in just a moment. Brought to you by Sullivan Electric. Count no balls and a strike. The pitch is low for a ball. Pitching right now for the Benton Rangerettes, Ellie Price wears number 1 and plays position number 1. And this ball is swung on and foul for strike 2.
It hits the old concession stand building. Straighten that up. She'll be going around the bases again.
And so the 1-2 pitch coming to Ava Brown. This one popped up, foul territory. First baseman wants it, and she gets it over her head. There does Madison Jennings, who's playing at first base today for Benton. Ava Brown, McKinder Douglas, Briley Bergen here in the first inning. 1-2-3. Then it'll be Hadley Hunt, who's in left. Kinsley Stewart at first. Emma Mills at third, bats sixth. 7, 8, 9. Pitcher Maddie Walker. Kinsley Reynolds bats eighth. She the DP. And Riley Hathaway in the ninth spot, playing center field today. And as I mentioned, it is Ellie Price in the circle, and she throws the first pitch to Douglas, who bunts it down. Pitcher going to throw it, and not in time. Went over the head anyway, but I think Douglas would have beat it out. And so a pop out from Ava Brown for an out. McKinder Douglas reaches on an infield single via the bunt. We've seen her do that a lot this year.
Yeah, she has been doing a lot of that this year. Yesterday, Krabs, she did it, and it turned into a double.
Trying to use that speed. So 1 on and 1 out. And Briley Bergen coming to the plate as she's just worked her way up the lineup. That's a low ball. 1-0 the count.
She's been hot here lately.
She's been hot since the season started. Very impressive numbers here early on. As the next pitch from Price is upstairs and outside for ball 2. We'll set the defense for the Rangerettes in just a moment. That lineup was brought to you by Sullivan Electric, 618-926-3304, 2-0 pitch. That ball's ripped in the gap in left field, and it's going to get down past Owens' glove, rolls to the fence. Douglas digging for 3. She'll stay put. And that's a 1-out double for Briley Bergen. Back-to-back hits for the Lady Dogs, and they've got 2 in scoring position, just 1 out.
Can't beat that, Trey.
We'll take it, and Hadley Hunt's coming to the plate.
Dent.
Almost had a home run yesterday at Crab Orchard. You said, Jamal, just hit the top of the fence, a tall fence there.
Yeah,
Crab.
I think their fence is 12 feet, I believe, because it's just 190 there. So if it would have been here, it would have been sitting on Shaw Street.
As Hadley's trying to get her bat going. As the first one, she swung and missed upstairs for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count. Douglas at third, Bergen at second. Jammed her, pops it up, it could fall, and it will in front of the right fielder's glove. Miller for a base hit. That scores Douglas easily. Bergen getting pointed home and then came back, and Red Stafford frustrated that Bergen made her own decision rather than listening to coach.
Yeah.
She knows the evil eye right
Yeah,
now.
she knows it. But regardless, hey, Harrisburg scored the first run.
And Hadley Hunt gets an RBI. That's good for her, get her some confidence. She should have had 2 RBIs there, but so runners are at the corners now, just 1 out. And now Bergen's really hoping that Stewart and Mills come through here and that she scores.
Absolutely.
I'd trust the guy in the bucket hat. If he tells me to go, I'd go.
If he told me to go and that somebody had a ball in their hand sitting on the base runner, I'd still go.
Yep. Kinsley Stewart, the first baseman, a left-handed batter at the plate. Runners at the corners, already a 1-0 lead. And ball 1 called at the plate.
Hey, we got busy next couple days.
Tomorrow night, we're at Carterville.
Carterville tomorrow night.
Baseball. Saturday morning, baseball. right?
Yep.
10 or 11 or?
Actually, I think it's noon.
Oh, noon?
Noon game, I believe. And then Monday of next week we're at the J again for baseball for when Murphy comes down.
So our next 3 games are baseball. 1-1 pitch. This one is in the right center field gap, and it's down for a base hit. Stewart's going 2. Easily scoring from third is Bergen. Here comes Hadley Hunt around third. She's coming home, and she's in safely standing up. The throw went to second, and a 2 RBI double for Kinsley Stewart.
Great hit right there to drive those runs in, and good base running from Hadley.
Putting them in the gaps. Hunt's was a little blooper. Stewart right on the barrel, found that gap, and was able to score 2. Second double of the inning for the Lady Dogs, and they've got themselves a 3-0 lead. And Mills is coming to the plate. Third baseman wears 13. What a great first inning for the Purple Dogs. Getting great pitching from Maddie Walker. She struck out the side, though she did hit a batter with 2 outs. And now 3 runs already on 4 hits in a row. And there's strike 1. 0-1 the count. And the 1-1 pitch, or 0-1 pitch. It's ball.
1-1 now.
That ball grounded over to third. Drew throws it to first in time. Stewart going to go to 3. And luckily, Drew sacrificed her body to make sure that ball didn't go to the fence and save a run.
That was probably smart doing right there.
Good defensive play, out number 2. So 4 straight reach, and then Mills grounded out. Maddie Walker's today's pitcher, and she can bring in run number 4 and maybe even 5 here.
She's been hot on batting too, you know.
Walker wears 15, today's pitcher. And is the 7th man to come to the plate this inning. Count 1 ball, no strikes.
I'm like you. I'm a big fan of that view right there.
Yep. 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. Kinsley Stewart's at third base. She doubled and drove in 2 of the 3 runs. Enfield single on a bunt from Douglas, a double from Bergen, a single from Hunt, and then the double from Stewart. This one, a little roller over to short. Webb throws it to first. Couldn't be picked up by Jennings. That's an error. Low throw on the shortstop.
But it drove a run home too, though.
So an E6. And that puts a runner at first base, 2 outs, and a 4-0 Harrisburg lead.
So we're going to have a
and today's game day graphic, Alex Herring to run the bases.
What's KT called? The Rocket?
Yep. Kinsley Reynolds is the DP. Again today, back in the box, bats in the 8-hole. First pitch, swung on, grounded over to short, just needs a good throw. She bobbled it, still bobbled it, and Kinsley Reynolds' speed got her there, and going to second base now is Reynolds, and thinking about scoring is Herring, and there she was delayed going. That's 2 runners now that have not listened to Red to begin with, and now she's caught up in a rundown, see if she can score, and she gets tagged for the 3rd out of the inning. Base hit for Reynolds, but an out, and some base running errors keeps the Dogs a run short, but they score 4. They look good. We go to the second on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Are you looking for an attorney who actually cares? Well, if you are, let me introduce you to Colby Smith-Peters of Smith-Peters Law Firm. Colby specializes in personal injury, car accidents, wrongful death, and workman's comp. He offers free consultation on all injury cases, and you only pay if you win. Colby also does estate planning, trust, estate administration, and also probate of wills and real estate transactions. Colby is a true fighter that he learned growing up right here in Harrisburg. A former Bulldog himself, supports the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Back at the red at center field at Harrisburg Park, and 79 degrees, sunny skies, not many clouds to speak of. And we've got the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for Benton as Maddie Walker struck out the side in the first inning, had a 2-out hit by pitch to Carly James, the 3-hole hitter, as this pitch is driven out to deep left field, and it is at the bottom of the fence. A double to lead off the inning for Taylor Ray McGuire, the catcher. She gave that one a ride and almost sent that one over the fence.
That was a hit.
And so a leadoff double, good way to start for Benton as they're trying to get some runs back after a rough bottom of the first inning pitching-wise and top of the first hitting-wise. McKenna Drew is the 6-hole hitter, swings and fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. She plays third base, wears 24. Lady Dogs got 4 runs on 5 hits and 2 defensive errors on Benton in that bottom of the first inning, and left 1 on base. 0-1 swung on a miss for strike 2. Walker looking for her 4th strikeout in 6 batters. And the 0-2 pitch is coming home. This one popped up on the infield. Walker says she has it. She does. For an easy out, number 1. And that'll bring up the 7-hole hitter, Amelia Owens.
Fielder Amelia Owens, price on deck.
That's a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes here to Owens, the left fielder. Where's number 3? Defense playing pretty well straight up. 1-0 pitch. This one out to right field. Charging in is Thomas. She makes the catch for out number 2. Good defense. And 2 outs after the leadoff double. Let's see if they can make it 3.
Good way to come back like that. Hold the runner at second. Everybody else get out.
Well, Ellie Price gave up the 4 runs in the bottom of the first inning against the Lady Dogs. Now she steps in and a chance to get one of those or maybe 2 back as Walker drops the ball. She wasn't in her windup, so it's not a ball. And the pitch over the plate, called strike 1.
I don't think that base runner wants to tempt our catcher too much.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind blowing just a bit left to right field. Here at the red. And the 1-1 pitch. This ball got underneath it, popped it up, foul territory. Mills is there to make the catch. And that's the end of inning number 2. A leadoff double is stranded over at second base. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Dogs up 4-0 against Benton on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media. Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
At Farmer State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmer State Bank, no one serves you better.
Best one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Harrisburg Lady Bulldog softball here on Bulldog Media.
We got 8 that went to the plate in the first inning for the Lady Dogs. Again, 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, 1 left on base. Riley Hathaway is the only one that's not hit yet today, and now she'll come up to the plate and lead off this second inning. Just a reminder, a home run wins a Bulldog athlete a free large blizzard. You hit the home run, you get the blizzard. The first day we did it, we had 4 home runs, all with baseball. Max Davidson hit 2. Rylan Palmer hit 1. Felix Maynard hit 1. And one other. Dax Randolph hit 1.
I think they need to do is the broadcast include the broadcasters.
Yeah, well, we don't hit.
No.
That one's fouled at the plate.
We just eat.
Yep.
But I think that's also awful. No, well, it's amazing that Dairy Queen's doing that, and big shout out to Julie and the crew for doing it. And I know the players appreciate it.
So the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, we're happy to partner with Harrisburg Dairy Queen. That one low for a ball, 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 pitch is coming home. Upstairs and outside for a ball.
Man, it's a beautiful day.
Temperature's just about perfect. Upstairs for ball 4. A leadoff walk's how we start the bottom of the second. And back to the top of the order we go to Ava Brown, the Lady Bulldog catcher, who popped it up to the first baseman Jennings in the first inning.
Here's the pitch.
Upstairs for ball. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Called a strike.
She's probably mad now.
One pitch. Inside, she went fishing. Fouls it off for strike 2. So Brown steps back in the box. Runner at first base is Riley Hathaway. Walked. And the 1-2 pitch is coming home. Way upstairs. But catcher brings it in, does Ray McGuire, who doubled for Benton to lead off the top of the second inning. And she was left there.
She may just save stolen pace by jumping and getting that ball.
And the 2-2 pitch. That one's low, ball 3, good eye. 1 more ball, and it'll be back-to-back walks here for today's pitcher, Price, for Benton. And the payoff. That ball is ripped towards the parking lot, just out in front. So the count stays full. Ava Brown having to protect. Here's the payoff again. That ball out in front again, pulls it down the left field line towards the tarp, and the count stays the same.
Hits the tarp.
This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat for Ava Brown. Even if she gets out here, it's a productive at-bat. Making Price work. And the payoff pitch. Hard grounder over to short. And an error on the shortstop. That is the third one on Webb today. And that puts runners at the corners for the Lady Dogs. 3 errors all on Webb.
Would you count that a hit?
No, error. So runners are at the corners, and we're going to have a visit to the circle presented by State Farm Insurance Agent Shane Gooden, 618-252-7000 for home life and auto insurance. Saw him at the DMV today, and he is umpiring the DuQuoin West Frankfort baseball game today. But he can help you with all your insurance needs throughout the day.
And then when you're talking Shane, it goes next door to Best One Tire.
I was there yesterday. Got my oil changed, got a new air filter, and some other stuff done to the vehicle.
You're ready to go, buddy.
Yep.
I was there last week. New tires. Jared and his crew really takes good care of his people.
Yeah, I've spent enough money on the vehicles this week. Got 2 new stickers for both of our cars today.
Well, that makes you need to mortgage the house right there.
Yeah. Why can't you just buy the car and be done? And there's a strike called at the plate, inside of the plate. As McKenna Douglas is at the plate, had an infield single and a bunt, scored in the first. She's 1 for 1. Brown is at second now. She took the base. So 2 in scoring position, nobody out. All 4 runs came in the first, if you're just joining us. And the pitch. That one's low for a ball. So a walk to Riley Hathaway, and then Ava Brown grounded over to the shortstop, Webb, and was reaching base on an error. And the 1-1 pitch coming home. A bunt that goes foul for Douglas, and now she's behind 1-2. It's unfortunate. Price has got a couple of groundouts today. The defense has just not helped out. And the 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. And the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inner part of her plate. Kendra Douglas wants to tap that helmet and challenge it if she could. Generous call. Joiner therapy strikeout, first of the day for Price. I mean, that was in.
I thought it almost hit her.
She couldn't believe it, and she may have been hugging the plate. I can't tell. The darn marks are gone already. So Briley Bergen will now come up to the plate, 1 for 1, doubled and scored back in the first. And she watches strike 1 go by.
Steps back in for pitcher gets her signal. There's the pitch. Briley swings, high fly ball. Second baseman comes back and gets it, makes the catch. Everybody tags up and stays right where they are. That's for out number 2. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Harrisburg's up 4-0 as Hadley Hunt steps up. Had a big hit yesterday at Crab Orchard, hit off top of the part of the fence. Anywhere else it would have been a home run. First swings, high fly ball, and first baseman makes the play. And that'll do it for the bottom of the second inning. We'll step aside, come back. We'll have the top of the third right here on Bulldog Media, brought to you by Farmer State Bank.
and FSB Insurance.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life ride with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and Service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois, this is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Foul ball at the plate for strike one. As we go to the top of the top of the third. Michaela Shelton, the 9-hole hitter, plays center field. Nothing in one the count. Swings and misses, strike two. So that's how we get going.
Everybody's getting their codes and numbers and sequences and checking wristbands and everything else. Here we go.
That one fouled off, staying alive. Hey, Maddie Walker does have 3 strikeouts already. All brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services. We've got a power and development program. Find out more, 618-252-7171. Check swing called, strike 3. 4th Joiner Therapy strikeout of the day for Maddie Walker. Backwards K that time.
Watched it go by.
4 straight retired. Now we're going to go to the leadoff hitter, J.C. Webb. Struck out looking in the first. He also has 3 defensive errors today. And the first pitch coming. Hard liner right to Douglas at short. No error there. Just a great catch for out number 2. That ball was hit hard.
Yes, it was. Yeah, she has caught several like that this year.
And so that'll be out number 2 of the inning. And Bella Miller comes to the plate, the right fielder who's 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first. And that
jumps up and gets the catch.
McKendra Douglas showing off at shortstop, showing J.C. Webb how it's done as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's 4-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmer State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Our joints.
Well, back we go to the bottom of the third, and it's a base hit for Kinsley Stewart, who's 2 for 2 today. Had a 2 RBI double and scored in the first, and sees the first pitch from Price and grounds it right up the middle for another base hit.
Keep it going.
Harrisburg's got 6 hits now today. Leadoff man has reached for the second time. And Emma Mills coming to the plate, 0 for 1. Grounded out to the third baseman, Drew, in that first inning. And the first pitch coming home. Upstairs, ball 1. Stewart having to get back. And Jake telling Kinsley, no need to hustle. The first baseman was in front of you. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Everybody has reached base today for the Lady Bulldogs except Mills, but this is her second opportunity. Again, 5 hits, 6 now. 3 errors on the defense, and that one bounces way out in front, and that's ball 4. Oh, did it hit her? Second hit by pitch today. Maddie Walker did it, and now Price does it for Benton.
Speaking of Maddie Walker.
Walker reached on an error by the shortstop Webb in the bottom of the first inning, where 8 came to the plate, 4 scored on 5 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. Lady Dogs brought 5 to the plate last inning. It was a walk and then an error. So they had 2 on with nobody out, and then a strikeout and 2 pop-ups to end the inning. As that one got away from the catcher, Ray McGuire, and that advances both runners. Stewart's up to third, Mills is up to second.
Considered an error.
Nope. Nope. 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2.
She had to go reaching to get that one. And the pitch.
Swung on a miss, strike 1. That one swung on a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A nice little decent crowd out here at the Red today.
And a 2-2 pitch coming home. Jammed her. Anything close, she's got to swing at, and she does. Center fielder playing more towards left, expecting to pull, and the right fielder playing way towards center is Miller. And that's a pitch right there that she probably could have took the other way, but she watches it go by for strike 3. Second joiner therapy strikeout for Price, and the runners stay in scoring position. Both strikeouts for Price have been looking as Kinsley Reynolds comes to the plate, 1 for 1, reached on a base hit in the first. And was left at second base. Hits this one to right. If it drops, it's fair, and it is, and it's going to roll. Reynolds is going 2 bases. Mills is going 2 bases, and so did Stewart. She went 1, and it's a 6-0 Harrisburg lead, and Kinsley Reynolds is now in this lineup, and she's making some noise.
Yes, she is. Beautiful place hit right down the line there, and nobody was there.
Well, you had the right fielder playing center field, and it comes back to bite you when your shortstop has to play that ball.
Yes.
So 2 come around to score here in the third for the Dogs. Still just 1 out, and Riley Hathaway at the plate. And her strike 1 called at the plate. She walked her first time up.
High for a ball. 1-1 the count.
And the 1-1 pitch. That one fouled back for a strike. So 1-2 is the count. The 1-2 pitch. This one popped up and foul, out of play. We'll do it again. One-two pitch. Ball 2.
You was hesitant to say that, wasn't
I
you?
was. I saw a similar to pitch that McKinder Douglas got rang up on in the second. And a 2-2 pitch. Fouled again. Good at bat here from the Lady Bulldog freshman. Almost 60 pitches here for Price, who's in her third inning of work. She's given up 6 runs right now on a total of 7 hits. And a 2-2 pitch. That one grounded over to third. Drew makes the throw to first. They get the out. There was no getting Reynolds. He was just going to move up, but
it did what it was supposed to do, move the runner.
Yeah, and Drew was just wanting to get the guaranteed out for out number 2. She did. And we'll go on top to the order with Ava Brown. Ava Brown popped up to the first baseman in her first at-bat, reached on an error, stole a base, and was stranded at second in her second at-bat. She's been at the plate all 3 innings, sends this one out to center, and it is over the right fielder's head, who makes the catch above her head for out number 3. 2 come on to score on a 2 RBI double from Kinsley Reynolds down to the 8th spot. It's 6-0 Harrisburg against Benton on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB.
Stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
Hello everyone, and I'm Trey Reamer with Harrisburg Bulldog Media. And when I think of my hometown of Harrisburg, I think about the Harrisburg Bulldogs and the place to go for your pregame and postgame snacks. Dairy Queen. Go see Julie and Jamie and the crew and have them whip you up your favorite royal treat, like the Peanut Buster Parfait or your favorite Blizzard, or even the good old Dilly Bars, already made and ready to go. All perfect to take to the game. The Harrisburg Bulldogs and Harrisburg Dairy Queen, a perfect combo, and they're proud sponsors right here on Bulldog Media. Are you looking for some home insurance? What about life or auto insurance? Well, look no further than Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. Shane is your one-stop shop for the service you deserve at the price you want. Shane and his team are there to help you manage the risk of everyday life, recovery from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Go see Shane and his team today at 120 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them at 618-252-7000.
Here we go to the top of the 4th inning. Rangerettes coming to the plate. They've only had 2 base runners. One was a hit by pitch, one was a double. And speaking of double, this one's into left field center gap, and it's over the head of Hadley Hunt, the left fielder, and it's another double. Lead off for Carly James. The 3-hole hitter, second baseman, has reached twice now, as she was hit by the pitch in that first inning. Good news for the Lady Dogs. It was a double from Taylor Ray McGuire to lead off the second, and she was left there. Let's see if Maddie Walker can work around it here. Another good piece of hitting, and that's just about where the first double came from Taylor Ray McGuire, who's on deck. Madison Jennings at the plate 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first, and little blooper over to second. Can they get the double play? They do.
Nice.
A little 4-6 pop-up double play for Bradley Bergen. Caught James off guard. How about that?
That's to me, that's a Southern Electric power move. Definitely.
It could be.
Very good chance of it contested.
So all of a sudden, there's 2 outs. And here's McGuire, who doubled against Walker. And she'll pop this one up. It's going to be a 4-pitch inning. And it is. Popped up, catcher gets it, does Ava Brown, and that's the end of the 4th. We go to the home half, I should say, and it is a great defensive day for Lady Bulldog softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community, whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits. We're here to protect what matters most.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Are you feeling stuck growing your business? Get expert advice on marketing, finance, operations, and more, all at no cost. Unlock your business potential by visiting the Illinois Small Business Development Center, located at Southeastern Illinois College. We have the right tools, resources, and expertise to help you accomplish your goals. Let us be your partner in small business success. Visit our website at illinoissbdc.com.
Welcome back to Lady Bulldog softball here on Bulldog Media. 6-0 is the lead for Harrisburg. Great defense today from the Lady Dogs. And one of those great defenders, McKinder Douglas, over at shortstop. 1 for 2 at the plate, infield single, and scored in the first. Struck out looking in the second. On a pitch, she still doesn't think was in the strike zone. 1-0. That one way low. And it hits Douglas, and she throws that bat and says, okay now.
Yeah.
She gets on base for the second time today. That's the second time the Lady Dogs have been hit. Maddie Walker hit them. Emma Mills, Douglas have been hit. Maddie Walker hit their 3-hole hitter.
Oh, okay.
But third of the game. So, Briley Bergen, 1 for 2, a doubled and scored in the first and popped up to the first baseman Jennings in the second. Showing bunt, lays off of a pitch that went way upstairs and outside. 1-0 to count. That's tomorrow afternoon. 1-0 pitch. That one low for ball 2.
Not looking good.
We're planning on being at Carterville tomorrow. Nick Housen just posting some storms in the area. A little future radar. Hopefully it lays off, lets us get the baseball game in. As there's a runner at first base, 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. Got the bunt down, but foul. That sun is hot.
Yes, it is. I had to move the thing up because it was just flapping.
Well, that don't help me. The sun comes in over here for me.
Oh, I see. Well, here.
It's all good.
I don't need to see it.
2 balls and a strike. Bergen back into the box. Just a sophomore. And the 2-1 pitch. Jammed her and fouled it at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lady Bulldogs will be in action tomorrow at Carterville as well. And then they'll be at Goreville to play 2 on Saturday. So on the road they will go. 2-2. Hard ground ball over to short. Webb turns one at second, over to first, and not in time. That was really nice by Webb. Didn't even use her hand, used the glove. Fielder's choice is how Bergen reaches. 1 out in the inning. And here's Hadley Hunt to the plate. RBI singled and scored a run back in the first, popped up to end the second inning on a ball that went to the first baseman Jennings in foul territory. So up to the plate she comes. And here's the first pitch. Up and in, ball one. The 1-0. Inside, ball two. No Holly Hunt in the lineup today. Not hitting, not playing defense, not pitching. And the 2-0 pitch coming home. That's a ball. 3-0. Their JV after this? Nope. Wind starting to blow.
Getting a little gusty around here.
3-0 is low ball four. Second walk issue today from Price. And that puts runners at first and second with just one out. And Kinsley Stewart to the plate. Stewart, the hottest hitter at the plate right now for the Lady Dogs. 2 for 2. A double, drove in 2 and scored in the first. And then singled and scored a run in the third inning. And the first pitch to her. That one into left center field for a base hit. Getting sent home is Bergen from second. Hunt's already into third. Stewart's into second, her second double of the day. 7-0 Harrisburg.
Amazing base running and hitting on the Lady Bulldogs right here.
Well, they have a 2-game losing streak right now, so they are feeling it, knowing that they've got to play a good game today. And they are doing just that. So 2 in scoring position for Emma Mills, who was hit by a pitch and scored in the third. Grounded out to the third baseman in the first. This one out to right field, actually center, but the right fielder's there. Hunt's going to tag up. It's 8-0. And that one worked out for the defense of Polk County. Same color, different team for Benton.
Still scored a run, though.
That right fielder made that catch in center. Only one runner tagged. That was Hunt. So it's 8-0. Walker swings at the first pitch, base hit, and they're going to send Stewart home, and the left fielder lost the ball. It's rolling towards the fence. Walker's at second. She'll stay there. It's 9-0 Harrisburg.
Wow.
RBI single or double. No? He was waving her regardless.
Got a courtesy runner.
We're not professional.
Only when it counts.
We're giving Walker the RBI. He was waving her. Now, was she going to listen, though, if the ball didn't go? Runner at second base is Walker. Scores 9-0. Here's the pitch. Foul tip from Kinsley Reynolds. She's been good. She's 2 for 2. A 2 RBI double and a single in the first. She's trying to give Kinsley Stewart a run for her money for player of the game. But right now, Kinsley's got the other Kinsley, Stewart, as 2 doubles and 3 RBIs and 3 runs scored. That one bounces out in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. Listen, the Dogs get a run here and they get 3 outs. This one's over. And we're not even an hour into it.
Yeah.
That rarely happens. It never happens in baseball.
Never.
1-1. Inside, ball 2. They had a 21 run game the other day?
Yes.
Bulldog baseball at Massac County. Probably took longer to get through that one than it would have playing 9.
I can imagine.
But I love seeing the bats going, though.
Absolutely.
If you're the one scoring 21, it's worth watching. If you're getting beat by 21 on the road, that's not good. And a good catch over there at first for Jennings as Drew retires. Kinsley Reynolds for the first time today. The bats are back to work for the Lady Dogs, though. Here in the 4th inning, they're able to plate 3 more runs on 2 hits. And we go to the 5th. It's 9-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Mackey's Pizza in Harrisburg is known for their legendary thin crust pizza, but they also have great salads, sandwiches, and even spaghetti. Don't forget half-price breadstick Mondays. Basically, buy one, get one free. And you can't beat their pizza sauce, which comes with the breadsticks. Mackey's Pizza, a Harrisburg institution for over 50 years. Be sure to give Mackey's Pizza a call, 618-252-6368 today. Whenever you are craving a sweet treat, don't just sit there. Get up, get in the car, and head down to Harrisburg Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has tons of sweet treats that will fix that craving. Whether it's the Blizzard of the Month, the Peanut Buster Parfait, Banana Split, or just a good old dilly bar, Julie and the crew will get you the sweet treat you are craving. Be sure to mention Bulldog Media when you stop by. Open as early as 9 a.m. or as late as 9 p.m. That's Harrisburg Dairy Queen at 605 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg.
Top of the fifth, Maddie Walker looking to get another 1-2-3 innings. She's had back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. This one's popped up, and the second baseman gives way to the center fielder, Riley Hathaway, who makes the catch. A 4-pitch inning for her in the fourth, and 1 pitch, 1 out here in the fifth. That's pretty darn efficient.
You can't get much better than that. I mean, we're going into the top of the fifth, and
it's hard to make her not player of the game, pitching a shutout like against Benton. Benton's, a pretty good school.
I mean, she's only got 35 pitches.
Yeah, Amelia Owens. That could be a power move, though. Strike one called at the plate to Owens, who flew out to right field in her first at bat. There's a ground ball over to short. McKendra Douglas will throw her out, and 3 pitches, 2 outs. She's had 5 outs in the last 7 pitches. Sorry, those are weird numbers, but it's just true. It's just how efficient she's being. So now up to the plate, Ellie Price, today's starting pitcher for Benton. Popped up to the third baseman Mills to end the second inning. Check swing, ball 1.
That's like what, the third or fourth ball she's thrown in past 2 innings?
Yeah.
And here's the pitch.
Outside and ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes to count here at the plate.
This will be her 40th pitch, Trey.
And that's ball 3. She has not walked anybody yet, has Maddie Walker. Try not to do it here in the top of the fifth. And her team has a good lead of 9-0. There's a strike called. See if she can bounce back here.
Maddie don't waste any time either.
No. And the 3-1 pitch coming home. Called strike 2. At least umpires called that both ways today. And here it comes, the payoff pitch for Walker. This one's popped up, should be out number 3. McKendra Douglas says, yes, it is. Time to stretch, and the Lady Dogs can win it with 1 run here in the home half of the fifth when we come back. And they've got Hathaway, Brown, and Douglas to the plate when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB.
Barnes Lumber Company in Harrisburg has been in business for over 126 years. Barnes Lumber Company offers all your building needs: framing, siding, roofing, cabinets, flooring, wall finishes, and plumbing fixtures. Everything you need to complete your job. Barnes Lumber Company, located at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg. Give them a call at 618-253-7277. Barnes Lumber is Lumber One and a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media.
Hi, I'm Amy Dixon, Superintendent, and we love partnering with Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance. Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance show up. They show up in big ways for our students, for our staff, and for the community. FSB has been here this morning serving coffee to our staff. They provide lunch when needed, but it's beyond the monetary donations. It's that personal commitment. They left them well, and they support us in our endeavors, and we appreciate all that they do.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community, whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits. We're here to protect.
There's a ground ball over to third, and they retire Riley Hathaway as we come back to the red as we're in the home half of the fifth inning. 5-3 ground out off the bat of Hathaway, and we go to the top of the order with Ava Brown. Ava to the plate. And Brown, ball one. I love it how I know Hunt, Brown, and Bergen are probably upset the Dairy Queen stuff happened after their home runs to start the season.
Yeah.
That was not on us. Well, I guess it kind of was.
Yeah.
1-0. That one's low. I was in the drive-thru a couple of days ago, and Julie was like, hey, what if we do something to give players free blizzards? And I'm like, well, every player? And she's like, how about home runs? And I said, that sounds great. And she worked on that, and we got it figured out. She did most of the work as this one's driven out to left field, but right under the glove of Owens for out number 2.
I'm going to tell you right now, Ava Brown is hot. She's mad. She got steam coming out of her ears.
Yeah, and Price might get her first 1, 2, 3 of the day. In the inning that the Lady Dogs could have won it and still can't. It ain't over yet.
No.
And the first pitch to Douglas swung on a miss, strike one. Douglas hit by a pitch, struck out looking, and had an infield bunt single in the first and scored. And here's the pitch. There's a bunt. And that one's foul, strike 2, and now she's behind in the count. Here is Douglas.
That bunt yesterday she did was it was perfect.
She got a double on.
And she got a double on. It was perfect. And first base ran up, and then whenever catcher ran out to get the ball, second base hadn't ran over yet to field it.
That's called strike 3, a 1-2-3 inning for Price, her first of the day, and we're going to the 6th here at the Red on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you're building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. Our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Stanley's Food Systems is a new sponsor this year on Bulldog Media. One of the Stanley's signature products is their Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning. It goes great with beef, pork, chicken, turkey, deer, and so many additional products. You can get your seasoning today at Big John's in El Dorado and also the Millstone Market in Carrier Mill. So don't wait. Go get your Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning today.
Are you looking for an attorney who actually cares? Well, if you are, let me introduce you to Colby Smith Peters of Smith Peters Law Firm. Colby specializes in personal injury, car accidents, wrongful death, and workman's comp. He offers free consultation on all injury cases, and you only pay if you win. Colby also does estate planning, trust, estate administration, and also probate of wills and real estate transactions. Colby is a true fighter that he learned growing up right here in Harrisburg. A former Bulldog himself, supports the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Back at the red, and it's a 0-1 count here to Michaela Shelton, the 9-hole hitter who struck out looking her first at bat. It's unfortunate Maddie Walker could have finished this game with a shutout on 43 pitches. The Lady Dogs would have scored a run there in the 5th. But they went 1-2-3 for the first time today. And this ball is skied high. They've been getting under a lot of pitches today. As Hunt's out there and left, settles underneath, makes the catch for out number 1.
Good catch from Hunt out there in left field.
That is 6 straight retired since the leadoff double in the 4th. Only 2 hits today. Both have been doubles, and both have been the leadoff innings for Benton. The only other base runner was a hit by pitch to Carly James in the 1st. J.C. Webb at the plate 0 for 2. Struck out looking in the 1st, and a hard liner over to McKendra Douglas at shortstop. And there's a ball, 1-0.
Trying to clip that inside corner.
We're 1 hour and 7 minutes into the ball game, and we're in the top of the 6th, the 1-0. One foul. 1 ball in, 1 strike. Again, Lady Bulldogs will be in action tomorrow at Carterville, weather permitting, and at Goreville on Saturday. Bulldog baseball will be at Carterville tomorrow. That's where we'll be, and we'll be with baseball at home at the J on Saturday. At noon, I believe Jamal said. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball didn't come down enough. Ball 2.
I'll double check that real quick.
The 2-1. Check swing. Ball 3. And the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. First walk issued for Maddie Walker today.
Wow.
And Bella Miller coming to the plate.
Yes, according to the high school Facebook page, it is a 12 noon varsity baseball versus home Hamilton County.
Well, there you go.
First pitch is in for a strike, Trey.
So 0-1 to Miller, who's 0 for 2, struck out swinging and lined out to the shortstop, Douglas, in her last at bat. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. 52 pitches now for the Lady Bulldog junior, Maddie Walker. One. Off the end of the bat, second baseman Bergen charging and makes a basket catch, diving on her face for out number 2.
Wow.
Put a star next to that one in your book. I'm telling you, the defense has been great today for the Dogs. Hope it stays that way tomorrow at Carterville. We're going to need it. So Carly James at the plate, hit by a pitch in a first, and doubled in the 4th. Was out on a double play. And the first pitch coming. This one popped up, foul and out of play for strike 1. Lady Dogs will have Briley Bergen, Hadley Hunt, Kinsley Stewart in the home half of the 6th. If they score a run, they win, unless they give up a run here. And here comes the pitch. Way upstairs.
That was just her 55th pitch. As you see there on the Dr. Ethan Grounds DMD scoreboard.
1-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat and foul for strike 2.
And the pitch.
That one's popped up. Stewart makes the catch at first base. Out number 3, a 1-out walk is left. Over at first base, we go to the home half of the 6th. See if the Lady Dogs can win it here in Short Game Benton on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB.
Are you in the need of a roof? How about peace of mind? Ranco Roofing is the home of the 50-year roof warranty. Ranco Roofing offers free roof inspections and estimates. They also have financing available. Ranco Roofing, 618-594-1178. Call for all your residential and commercial roofing needs or visit them, Ranco Roof, Roofing.com. Ranco Roofing, serving all of Southern Illinois, are proud sponsors of the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media.
Home half of the 6th inning. Briley Bergen, Hadley Hunt, Kinsley Stewart coming up to the plate. 1 run equals a victory for the Lady Dogs. And that would snap their 2-game losing streak that they are on here in almost midway through the season, I think it's safe to say. Upstairs ball 1. We're on the 9th day of April. Before you know it, it'll be prom, which then means graduation, which then means June. And then all of a sudden, we're at Taylor Field. The 1-0 pitch. Inside ball 2. 2 walk issues today from Price. She's given up a total of those 9 runs today on 9 hits. 4 errors on the defense. Harrisburg has left 5 on base. But Price had her best inning of work in the 5th. Went 1-2-3 with a strikeout. And a 2-0 pitch coming. Swung on a miss, strike 1.
Getting back to the... Before you know we'll be at Taylor Field. But do you know what happens before Taylor Field?
Graduation.
After graduation.
2-3-1 pitch about to come. I'm dumbfounded.
Cooking with Stu.
Oh, yeah. Cooking show with Jake Stewart. Yeah.
Highly anticipated. That's right.
So if we aren't alive for football season, you'll know why.
Yeah.
And there's ball 4, a walk. 3rd walk today. Winning run stands at first base.
One swing. It's over. Or could be.
Hunt trying to bunt. She does. Gets it down. And the throw to first is in time. They get the out. And they advance the runner, Bergen. Sure, Hadley doesn't like bunting, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, but that's what throws them off, too, because they know she's not a bunter.
Well, Kinsley Stewart's been red hot. 3 for 3, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Right now, a prime Mackey's Pizza Player of the Game candidate, and she could capitalize that, driving in the winning run right here. See if she could find a gap. There is some speed at second base with Bergen. Of the 3 walks today, of the 2 prior to the Bergen one is scored. And that one's ripped into right field, a base hit, and that's all she wrote. RBI single, Kinsley Stewart. She's 4 for 4 with 4 RBIs, and the Lady Dogs win it. Final score, 10-0. Here from the red at center field on Bulldog Media. City Harrisburg postgame show after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Are you fixing to build a brand new home and need your foundation poured? Look no further than Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. They specialize in many concrete projects, including foundations. While you're at it, you might want to ask them about a storm shelter. Storm season is always a rough season, but you can stay safe in a new storm shelter poured by Hicks Concrete. For more information, call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. That's Hicks Concrete, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media. Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life ride with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and Service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Back at the red, Lady Bulldogs win it. They snap that losing streak, and they win it in 6 innings, 10-0 against the Benton Rangerettes. And it's our City Harrisburg postgame show. Let's get into our Farrell Hospital postgame stat numbers. Ava Brown at the plate today 0 for 3, reached on an error and stole a base. McKinder Douglas was 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts, a single, a run scored, and a hit by pitch. Briley Bergen at the plate was 1 for 2, a doubled, scored 2 runs, reached on a fielder's choice and walked and scored. Hadley Hunt today at the plate was 1 for 3 with a sack, an RBI, a run scored, and a walk. Scored 2 runs, actually. Kinsley Stewart, 4 for 4, 3 runs, 4 RBIs, 2 doubles. Emma Mills was 0 for 2, hit by a pitch and scored a run and drove in 1. Maddie Walker was 1 for 2 with an RBI single and reached on an error. Kinsley Reynolds was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a double. Riley Hathaway was 0 for 2 with a walk and the 9th spot. Maddie Walker pitched the full 6 innings, gave up no runs on 2 hits, walked 1 and struck out 4 today, and hit 1 batter as well. Let's get to our Sullivan Electric Power Move and our Mackey's Pizza player of the game today. We'll start with Mackey's, and I'm going with Kinsley Stewart, 4 for 4, 3 runs, 4 RBIs. Doesn't get much better than that.
You cannot get much better than that. Bats was hot. She plays those hits in the right area and scored when needed. What more can you ask for?
That's Mackey's Pizza. Now we talk our Sullivan Electric Power Move of the game, and you can't look past Maddie Walker. She had the shutout. Really, if her offense would have scored one there in the 5th, she'd have done it with about 40 pitches, which was phenomenal. She was efficient. The defense was efficient, but we'll give the Power Move of the game to Maddie Walker today.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, Trey.
Sullivan Electric, 618-926-3304 for all your electrical needs. Call Mike today. He'll get you where you need to be. Well, we'll be back in action tomorrow at Carterville and with Bulldog baseball. And that'll do it for us today. Ocean Blue in center field. Jamal Oxford to my right. I'm Trey Reamer saying so long from the red. Final score, Harrisburg 10, Benton nothing. Until tomorrow at Carterville, it's been a presentation of Bulldog Athletics on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Good night.
This has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. A special thank you to all of our sponsors: Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Small Business Development Center at SIC, the Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Trust, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, Stanley's Food Systems, and Palmer's Lawn and Landscape. Until next time, This has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Thanks for watching.